What's up everyone, it's Dylan Guide here, greeting you from Vania Town. Welcome back to another video. In today's video we'll be talking about gears, and by far I think this is the best video for you to watch as a beginner or even veteran to know everything about gears. So I'll be putting down a timestamp for everything that we will be talking about in the description, so you can go into that section in the video if it's something that you don't know so much about. Alright, without further ado, thank you for watching. Hope you enjoyed the video, and if you want to see more of this type of content, you can subscribe and let me know in the comments if there's something you want to see in the game. I'll be making sure to make a video of that as soon as possible. Alright, so the first thing that we'll be talking about is preparation. You should prepare to enhance, upgrade, awaken, engrave your gears. And how you can do that: first you need a lot of gold. You need to farm gold. So you can just stop the video here if you play on other devices and go and start farming and then come back to the video. I'll be waiting. All right, you've done it? Great. So the second thing is enhanced stones and awakening stones. And you get those stuff by salvaging the gears that you get with the end. Then you'll get enhanced stone and awakening stone, and I made a video on the best time to do that. You can go and watch it. I'll be putting the link in the description, or you can go into the channel and find the video for yourself. So that's it for preparation. That's the first thing you should be doing, preparing for those type of stuff. All right, the second thing is to farm. And how you can do that? Well, we have some places in the game. If you go into the world map, you can see we have these type of icons for places. Once you click on any of them, you go inside and see these stages. We call these free stages. So most of the places have 6 stages. The 3 first one are for gears, the 3 last one are for cooking materials. Well, now we need to just focus on the gear one. And you will be asking me, Dylan, I have one open and the other 2 I have lock on them. Well, that's tied to your village friendship. As you can see here, my village is 5 level. So you need to get 5 so you can be able to do the normal and the hard or difficulty of that stage. Now you can do that. Well, once you unlock the town, you go into the town and you can see some people in the town giving you quests. Once you do those quests, you'll be earning XP, and you can do this the free way to get the 5 max friendship with that village, or you can do the paid option in the game, which is to get to level 4 of friendship. Then you unlock the donation ability in the town. You can do that and pay around 1.5 million gold to unlock the 5th heart of the town and, you know, max friendship. Then you can do the hard difficulty, but I don't recommend you to do that. You can just, you know, spend some time and do the freeway, because the gold is really important resource, so you don't want to spend it just like that. But you know, it's a game and it's your game, it's your account. You can do whatever you like to do about it, and that's an option. So I wanted to talk about it here. All right, so after you unlock the 5th heart or 5th level of friendship with the town, you don't need to go into the town back and forth to do quests. You can just go into the battle option. You'll be seeing it in multiple of screens. Click on it, then go to the right side. You see equipment. Click on that one as well. You'll be seeing the options that you have to farm gears. You have attack, defense, HP, crit chance, crit resistance, and recovery rate. You don't care about the last 3. The most important one are the first 3 one: attack, defense, and HP. So you want any of these materials, right? Or any of these gears. You click on this first, then click on any of these to go farm it from their places. But for a beginner, or I don't know, anyone, I would suggest you to just go and do these quests, because you will be guaranteed to get one of these SSR gears if you complete the stage 8 times. For example, let's go click on this. Go now. It will go to that place. All right. Then go to the hardest difficulty. As you can see here, it tells you to do 8. So we're gonna skip the ticket, these ones. 8 one. So after you do it 8 times, you'll be guaranteed to get one of these SSR gears, which is really amazing and easy for us to farm the gears. All right, let's go back here. As you can see, complete. Once you click on it, you'll be getting the SSR gear, and it will tell you there's another quest. Why shouldn't you do that? Well, let's go for it. You click on it again, and do this multiple times. You'll be getting a lot of SSR gears in the game. All right, the other option is to go through the story mode. You'll be getting some gears, but I don't think you'll be getting SSR gear. Maybe you get ticket selection. If I'm not mistaken, correct me in the comment section if I'm wrong. Then after that, we have another option, and that option is shops. You'll be seeing a lot of shops in the game. So the first one that you'll be seeing is the shop at the bottom. You click on it, you go here, equipment draw. So here you can start drawing for equipment with gold or keys. The keys you'll be getting in multiple places in the game. I have been collecting them because I want maybe a event where it gives me double draw chances. But anyway, you can do it with gold, which I don't recommend it for new players. Even I don't care about doing that as well because it's too much. Or you can do it with keys, which is freeway. Then you have another option is to use these chests to draw for different type of gears. And these different type of gears are not farmable, sadly. So keep that in mind. You have crit damage, you have crit defense, and you have lifesteal. The first one is the most important one that you'll be focusing on is the crit damage. And you're gonna tell me, how do you get these chests? Well, after you unlock your 4th down, Vazel, if I'm not mistaken saying the name, you're gonna click on the PvP Fight Festival, and here you are in the Fight Festival. You go here, you're gonna do some PvP fights, then you claim some ranks. And for example, I am at Champion 5. From Champion, Master, Platinum to Gold, you'll be earning these chests weekly alongside some gems as well. And then Silver and Bronze gives you orange and green boxes. Then you can go every week, go into the shop, equipment draw, and draw with these boxes to get crit damage gears. Alright, so for the other shops in the game, you can go into your tavern to access them easily. Go to this guy in the corner and talk to him. He will gives you access to 3 different shops. First one being the Fight Festival one, PvP. The next one with being Brawl, another PvP type of shop. Then the last one being the Knighthood shop. The first one, PvP, gonna gives you access to buy crit damage and other unfarmable gears, to buy them with coins, which I don't really recommend unless you want to. At the end of the day, it's your game. You can do whatever you want with your coins, but I don't suggest you to do that as a suggestion. And the next one is the Brawl shop. It will give you materials to upgrade your gears. And the Knighthood shop as well gives you materials to upgrade your gears. And the last one being the town shops. You have 6 towns, so you have 6 shops. You can go there and buy the gears from there. But again, I would not recommend it because it's freaking expensive, really expensive. Like, just look at it. Never do it, please. If we would have been able to sell them the gears back with, I mean, even the lower than half of that price, that would have been amazing. But well, we can't do that. So if we can't do that, you don't have to buy from them as well. Maybe one day they gonna change their mind and stuff like that. Anyway, that's it for all of the shops in the game. If I missed any, just let me in the comments, but I believe I didn't miss anyone. Alright, so for the last place where you can get your gears is to go into battle, then patrol option. Here you can see, you can send your units to patrol in the game, and you can get some gears from here as well. And on the top, you can get gear, crit damage gear. So let's complete all of this and get our materials. Great. So at the start of the game, I was using this option to get my crit damage gears mostly. You can just wait a couple of days to get a couple of these gears. You only need 2 sets of these, so keep that in mind. Then you can use the constant patrol, which gives you one of these materials. I always go for the potion because the enhancements doesn't matter because it's too little. The gold, I can get it easily, so I don't want to farm for potions, so I just take the potion. I just want to refill it to 100%, then take it. All right, for our next segment, we will be talking about how to gear your character as a starter or beginner. And before you go on and put gear on your character, you should know about sets. Every set will be on the screen, but we will be talking about the most important one that we use in the game. So for attack, you need 4 of the same type of gear to make a set. So for attack, you need 4. For crit damage, you only need 2. For SP, you need 4. And for defense, you need 2. All right, now let's go into gearing our character. For a new player, I would suggest you to go for low rarity of gears apart from SSR, because the SSR gonna takes you a lot of materials, and as a new player you might not have that much of it. So going for rare rarity is much better, because from low rarities you have common and rare, and rare gives you the most stats. So go for that. It will not cost you a lot as well. We will upgrade these gears here in front of you so you know how much it will be taking you. All right, we're gonna be putting on 4 attack gear to make a attack set, then 2 defense gear to make a defense set. All right, so as you can see here, now we have attack set and defense set. Now let's go and upgrade our gear. We're gonna enhance it 5 times and awaken it 5 times. It will be taking this much little awakening stone. It's not that much. As you can see here, the gold is still a lot, so that's why I told you to not spend it on all the stuff. Just go and spend it here. All right, let's upgrade this. And as you can see, once you upgrade your gear, you'll be unlocking these boxes, and these boxes, once you click on the equipment, go here, as you can see here, these are called substats, and this is called inherent basic stats. So each gear you farm in the 3 stages or acquire them through other means, they will be generated with different type of stats. So this one is kind of low. You don't want to invest in this gear because really it's really low. The only exception here is if it was a crit damage gear, because you don't get so many crit damage gears as a new player, so you don't care about this, and you can re-roll the stats with gold. For example, right now this is great, 235 out of 240, so that's actually a good stats for a basic stat on the weapon or the gear. Then you can re-roll these one by one, as you can see here, one by one with gold, or use anvil, which is not recommended unless it's a SSR gear, or use anvils to re-roll the stats. It will re-roll just this stat and will not change it, so it will give you a higher stats, which is actually good. We're going to be using it on a SSR so you can see how it works. All right, let's go here and re-roll these stats to only attack, because only the basic attack gives you more stats and more CC on your character, which is actually better than rolling for substats, unless it's like really special needs that you want to fulfill. But as a new player, you should just go for the main basic stats. So let's re-roll this. We want it to be 2 plus 2. We don't want lower, we want 2 and higher. So once you do this, click on the gold, don't go on anvils, no restriction, click on all of these and apply. Then repeat changed, and that's gonna be changing the basic stats to roll us attack stats that's 2 or above. As you can see here, we have 2, 5, 2, 7, 2, 6. We have exactly 2 there. As you can see here, we re-rolled for full attack. It didn't cost us that much, and now we have a good weapon. You can use the anvil if it was a SSR to go for higher, which I don't actually recommend. You should only use it on these, which is really high stats. It will go for 2.8, 2.9, or exactly, or I go for 3, which are actually really good. And now let's change this. Let's say you got stuff and you want to change to SSR gear. Let's go for this one. As you can see here, we have a SSR gear. This is 507. I forgot how to pronounce that. Sorry. I wouldn't even recommend you to use this one, because once you are farming and these are free, you can get better, higher stats. So, as a new player, just go for it. As a player who have been around the game, you should just farm until you get a better stats and then use it on that one. All right, now we have really bad substats. We're gonna be rerolling. So as a new player or free-to-play player, I would suggest you to go for this as low as possible. Like 1.5, as I guess, is really low and great. You're gonna be using anvil, so keep that in mind. We want to change these. So we want 1.5 and higher. Let's go for it. Great, 2.9, 2.5, 2.6. All right, now it's done. It's only used 80 anvils, and it gives us some good actually stats. We can use the anvil on theirs to make a 3, and so let's do this just for you guys. And voila, that's amazing. So this gear is not engraved, so that's why you don't care about rolling the stats too high, because you're gonna put it on any character and then engrave it on that character, and it gives you higher stats as well. That's it for how to do your gearing. Like I said, you should be going for these low rarities, max them, and slowly upgrade them to SSR. Never touch the SR gears, because it's not really recommended. It doesn't give you much stats, and it will cost you the material as the SSR, which is not recommended to go for it unless SSR. So yeah, keep that in mind. All right, after we are done with the normal guide, I'm gonna give you some tips, and the tips are when you are putting on gears on a character. This is like a tip on just to make your life much easier. One more thing we skipped here. Once you click on this lock button, it will lock the weapon or the gear, so you will not accidentally salvage it. So keep that in mind as well. All right, so the layout for your gear should be the 4 sets. For example, we have attack, which should be on top and on the bottom. Then in the middle, you can use a 2 set type of gear. For example, we want attack and defense on this character, and on another Arthur character, we want to put on attack and crit damage, for example. And so for example, if you want to change these two with any other gears that are 2 sets, we can just change these two. For example, here, let's go for a crit damage here and another crit damage here, and voila, that's so easy. And now you have attack and crit damage. So this is gonna make your life so much easier. You have these two already, you're gonna just change these two, and now you got a full attack and crit damage. That's just simply a way to make it easy on yourself as a starter player, because later on, if you want to go for this layout, you're going to be spending materials, and you're going to like cost you some time. So I just want to say this here to make it so much easier for you. So I am adding this in post while I'm editing the video. I forgot one thing, which is the right and left side. So when you are putting gears on your character, the right side gives you less stats than the left side. The left side gives you more stats. So when you are upgrading your gears, you should focus on the left side to max your left side. Then you can slowly go for your right side gears, because the left side gives you more stats, as you can see here. For example, the basic stats of this gear on the left side is 390 to 520. but the on the other side, which is the right side, is 1.5 or 105 and 140. So keep that in mind. Focus on the left side first to upgrade your gears, then go for the right side. So you're not wasting so many materials over here, while it will not give you as much as points and stats as you would be unlocking on the left side. So keep that in mind. Left before the right. All right, so for our next segment, we need to know how to UR our gears or engrave them. So the first thing we need to go back to is to get prepared for it. And by preparation, we mean to get the materials for it. So for example, we want to engrave this gear. So you will be needing 500,000 if it's a normal time, but if it's a event, for example, right now we can only use 250,000 gold, which is really cheaper than the 500,000. Then one of these awakening stone, then 10 of these engraving stone. All right, how to get these? Well, the gold, you know, the awakening stone. You go to King from here, talk to him, then go to the equipment awakening stones. Then you have this, and then you know, upgrade it. Right now I don't have enough, so let's go for this. We will need only couples. All right, so you will be spending 6 awakening stones to get the max awakening stone, which you'll be only needing 1 for each gear. Then the next one is the training grotto. You'll be getting the stones here, and of course, you know, you'll be getting those stuff in events as well, but for now, here we are. In the training grotto, you have these orbs, or these crystals. You fight through these to unlock another option here. After 3 fights, you'll be unlocking illusion amber. But for now, I have completed the level 3 and level 4 battles. So here you have some missions. Once you can do all the mission at once, if I'm not mistaken, you can like get ability to auto cleared with tickets. So let's go for it. You'll be needing 145,000 CC to even auto clear, so keep that in mind. That's why I just ate a CC food. So let's clear this, and you'll be getting these type of material, which are really good. And then we do another fight here. All right, we have done our 3 fights. Now we have the illusion number. You go here, you'll be facing one of your teams that you have used to auto clear. And for now, we'll be using this team to go against our own team. All right, we have done our fight, and as you can see, we got 4 stones. And so forth, you just do this every week, and you get keys to open this training grotto more than once in a week. So keep that in mind. That's how you get your stones, and as well from events. And then you go to Merlin. All right, so you can use this option to click the gear and the character that you want to put it on to engrave it. But I guess the easier option is just to go to your box, see which character that you want to engrave the gear on, and that makes it much easier for you. For example, Gothar, I don't have fully maxed or fully engraved gear on him. So we're gonna go for the HP defense one on the top for the attack. And here, we will go and engrave it. And that's our first one. Let's go for the second one as well. Done. We have more. This one. And so, yeah, we will be needing another one of the awakening stones. But so far, that's our Gothar for now. He got this engraved on him. So I can use this on any of the other Gothars, and they'll be getting the bonus stats. So that's why the engraving is actually cool. At least they give us that option. It's not like you have to engrave it for each of the characters. That's gonna be annoying and tedious task. So yeah, that's the engraving option. Let's go to our next segment. Our last segment, we will be talking about how to gear our box, all of the character, and for that we will be splitting the box into three type of or categories. The first type being the support type, second being DPS, and last one being special type of units. So support type of units are those characters that support the whole team or a specific character, just to stay out more on the battlefield, to make them more tanky, or give them buffs to deal out more damage. So like the name is calling itself, it's a support type of units. And then the second one, we have the DPS type of characters. Those are the characters that you'll be focusing on to deal more damage into your enemy or your boss to take them down faster. For example, let's go into our team to make it much easier on ourselves. For example, the Gother here is a support type of unit. He will rank up the card for our DPS units to deal out more damage. As well here, you can see Tarmiel is and as you can see here, Tarmiel here, he gives you more attack with his card, support the whole team, and gives you back HP if you get attacked. Same here for Gother, ranks up the cards. Same here, as you can see, Tarmiel, Ludo Seal, Gother. These character, all of them support the whole team, and this is your main DPS character. For example, this is your DPS, this is your DPS kind of character. Here as well, these are DPS character. They deal more damage, so you want to buff them with the support type of units to make them more tanky or make them more powerful to take down the other team or the boss faster. So that's basically it for the support and the DPS type of character. We have a special character type, which are those characters that their kits revolve around them using different type of gears. For example, we have Ban. I don't know if I have his kit on it here. I guess no, this is not his kit, but for example, Ban, his kits revolve around him having more HP because he deals more damage through his HP. So you want to build him with the most HP gears. Then you can do two things. You can make them more tanky by putting on defense on him, or make them like a kind of more damage dealer, because of if he crit, you could put crit damage on him, so the crit damage will be much more. And you have these two options, but the main theme for this guy is to have HP, more HP on this guy. So for the other characters, we have let's see if we can find him. Tarmiel, Blue Tarmiel. His skill revolve around him having more defense. For example, as you can see here, sorry, here you go. Decrease all enemies max HP by value of 200% of the hero's defense. So the more defense you have on this guy, the more, let's go change it here. The more defense you have on this guy, the more HP you'll be reducing from your opponents. So that's really a great thing here. So I built them with the 3 sets of defense type of gears to make them more tankier, and his ability works there. And so we have multiple of other characters. I don't have all of them, or I can't mention them right now. The video is kind of too long, it doesn't matter. So I'll be just putting them on the screen, so those are the characters that need to be looked at to build different type of gear for them. And that's it for the 3 types. And let's go to the main thing, is how to gear the whole box. Well, basically 90% of your box will be HP and defense. Why is that? Because most of them will be support type of units, so you want them to be more tanky and stay in the battle. And as well, you'll be using those characters as a link, so you want more CC on those characters to transfer to your main character, and you have more CC in the battle. So for example, in PvP, you can go first based on those type of stuff. So that's basically the whole thing. The HP defense for almost any character, and like excluding the DPS character, you'll be just using HP defense for everyone. And the main DPS character, you can use attack and defense or attack and crit damage. And basically nowadays everyone just build attack and crit damage, so you can go for that as well. So that's it, guys. Thank you for watching the video. I hope you enjoyed it. I hope it was useful. The video kind of took a lot of time to make because I wanted to make everything to be precise, and hopefully I didn't miss anything out. So if there was any question that you wanted to ask, just let me know in the comments. I'll be happy to answer them or make a video on them. And that's basically it. Thank you for watching, and hope you subscribe if you are not, if you want to see more guide and stuff like that. And see you around in another video, guys. Take care and good luck in the game.